Okay, here we are back in the Hyde tumbler room. And there's the first two tumblers, and here's the last one that I've been working on. I'll show you around what I did. I have a new base down here. There was no base here. It was just open. That part was there, but not this bottom part. So I put two I-beams there in line, welded them together. Put a bottom plate down there, and then the old plate that was up here bent off. I put a C-channel in. You can see the sidewall, this sidewall in the front. I also put 6 bolts through instead of just the top 3. Reinforce the top with another plate here so this won't bend whatsoever. This is a trailer hub. It only had 3 bolts in the bottom, but we put 3 more in the top for 6 total. There is a small shaft that runs to about right here on the inside. We use the pipe. It's a thin wall pipe, so we reinforced it with some wrought iron. I use these gussets here that I welded on 4 sides and 4 of these, so it's got like 8 times the strength. So this pipe doesn't bust, because the last one busted right through there, so I just added up a little more. The bolts of the back plate here goes to the drum wall, but I also welded corners as well. There were holes in the wall I've patched up. There's a patch there. This was all bent. I kind of bent it back as good as I could, and there were still some spots, so I just kind of filled it with weld. And then there's the other one that was pretty flat. I welded a new handle on there and another handle on over there. That one didn't have one. And if you come to this side, you have a shaft. The only thing I did to this shaft here is added a new keyway. So if you look there, I welded it to there, and the weld stops there because it goes into this keyway coupling. I hope it just stays strong enough and doesn't break. But I welded both sides and on the tip. So this is one piece here. It's 2 blacks and 1 red, and it bolts from the drum to the motor. And the motor I had to remount from back here and slide it over to here. 2 inches. This plate right here is bent. Didn't want to rebuild that, so I just put some spacers underneath. You can see there, just to bring it up so it stays in line. The bolts here on the ground were kind of loose, so we bolted those back down to the ground. And now this thing works, and I'm going to show you just a second that we have a good smooth running tumbler now. Here we go. So the motor's going together. There's 1 bolt that was stripped out, so I just welded it into place so it holds the vertical post, although there's not a head on it. But we have the motor, the coupling to the shaft, which turns this drum, and it's actually kind of quiet. It's not rattling. You got a good solid connection over here. And once they can put hides in there now and run it, and it's good to go. This thing is solid. This thing right here, it won't wobble. It is solid, top to bottom. But this thing is quiet. Smooth, in line, no wobbling, no jerking. I did my job. They asked me to fix it. It took a week, but I fixed it, and now they can get back into operation and throw their animal hides in there and tumble them and do whatever they do to get the animal hides and rugs cleaned up for customers. All right, there you have it. The tumbler is complete.